Bienvenidos a Sobre un Macabro Podcast. Yo soy Dee.
Yo soy Ali.
Y hoy Ali les contará de un caso que se dio en Chicago, Illinois.
Debido a la decisión de una persona de pensar que asesinar a Samantha era la única solución, una familia ahora está de luto por la muerte de su hija. Samantha peleó por su vida y pudo identificar a su atacante antes de morir. Este es el trágico asesinato de Samantha Maldonado. Advertencia: la información de este caso puede ser desencadenante para algunos. Tenga en cuenta que algunos de estos casos pueden involucrar menores de edad, abuso, violación o violencia. Escuchen con precaución.
Warning: the information on this case can be triggering to some. Please be advised that some of these cases may involve children, abuse, rape, and violence. Listen with caution.
Jamás en mi vida he sentido algo tan fuerte, un dolor tan inmenso, un dolor tan grande que uno no puede describir. Samantha siempre soñó cuando vino a este país en prepararse, salir adelante y retornar a Ecuador y hacer una empresa familiar con mi esposa y mis hijas.
Samantha Maldonado, de 26 años, tenía menos de un año de haber llegado a Chicago de Ecuador, cuando alguien le arrebató la vida. In her GoFundMe, they describe her as one of a kind and having a beautiful soul. Quote, "To talk with her was like being reminded of what true joy and generosity looks like in a person. She had a father and mother who loved her and were so proud of her, and are now feeling this immense pain of losing their daughter." Samantha trabajaba en un restaurante y la noche del sábado 10 de marzo del 2023, al terminar su turno, ella sale con unos amigos. Después se encontró con su exnovio, Alejandro Arellano, de 31 años. Ellos trabajaron juntos y estuvieron de novios por 6 meses. Ellos apenas se habían dejado la semana anterior del crimen. No se sabe el por qué decidieron verse esa noche o qué se dijeron, pero se encontraron en Miller's Pub en Wabash Street a las 12:30 de la madrugada del día 11 de marzo. A la 1:20 de la mañana, Samantha sale sola del lugar y empieza a caminar hacia el tren en la estación de Adams y Wabash. Segundos después sale Alejandro. En estas localizaciones de transporte hay muchas cámaras y gracias a esto, todo lo que pasó esa noche fue capturado en video. Esto fue lo que las autoridades vieron en los videos. The videos are not posted online. So the information that I'm about to provide you guys is what the authorities reported to the media outlets. So cuando Samantha sale del pub y ella va subiendo unas escaleras que van hacia la plataforma del tren. Después se mira, segundos después se ve a Alejandro también subiendo las escaleras y se ve cuando él saca un pocket knife de su bolsillo. Lo abre y se lo vuelve a meter a su bolsa, a su bolsillo de chamarra. Samantha se da cuenta que la van persiguiendo, porque en el video describen que ella volteaba, like she looked a little paranoid, she kept turning back. Entonces cuando ella se da cuenta que él la va persiguiendo, Al llegar a la plataforma del tren, ella se esconde detrás de un equipment box del tren. Llega un tren y al abrir las puertas del tren, Samantha trata de meterse, pero aquí es cuando Alejandro la jala
No.
y las puertas se cierran. Él la empieza a empujar, pero ella logra zafarse. Al Samantha darle la espalda a Alejandro, so she was trying to get away from him, él la vuelve a agarrar del cuello y la apuñaló múltiples veces en su pecho y en su brazo. So la agarra por detrás con una mano y con la otra mano la apuñala.
Oh my God.
Samantha logra correr, se logra escapar y corre. Alcanza a llegar a la calle y ahí es donde ella colapsa. Y la gente que estaba alrededor del pub se acerca a darle ayuda. Alejandro espera el próximo tren y logra escaparse del lugar.
Oh, wow.
Ujú. Las autoridades y la ambulancia son llamadas y al preguntarle a Samantha quién la atacó, ella les da el nombre completo de Alejandro y la fecha de nacimiento de él.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Desafortunadamente ella muere en el hospital, pero no se fue sin primero poder identificar a su atacante.
That's great.
I know. She fought. She fought until the end and she made sure that
To give like names and details and everything.
so he
It's
can be
amazing.
captured. Yeah.
Like imagine
Mhm.
you have to, like, you're running, you're trying to get away from this person bleeding, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Trying to
Mhm.
find your way and up the, to meet up with somebody and just be like, this is a person, this is who did it, and like just give a whole full name and like birthday and everything to the police. It's insane.
Yeah.
She did what she knew she had to do, and that's beyond admirable.
Ya, que pobrecita, no sé en esos minutos, segundos que pensó ella al estar corriendo y sin saber si él la seguía persiguiendo, en la desesperación de ella de salirse de ahí y encontrar a la primera persona. Gracias a las cámaras que estaban alrededor del tren y Samantha también nombrando a su atacante, las autoridades encontraron a Alejandro 15 horas después del crimen. Llegan a la casa de él. He was still in his home. He was there.
Wow.
Yeah. Y ahí encuentran su ropa y zapatos manchados de sangre. Y el cuchillo con el que atacó a Samantha.
Wow.
Al ser arrestado, él dijo que he remembered poking Samantha once. He said, I poked her.
I mean, it's still a crime because what did you poke her with?
But
The
for him, it
knife
was like, I
that you
poked
had.
her. La piqué. It wasn't like, like, it was like, oh, I
When she
just poked her.
clearly had like a couple of stab wounds. Like, really? Just poked her once.
Right. He said if it happened more, that he didn't remember. So if she had a couple of other
Mhm.
injuries, él no se acuerda de haberlo hecho. Porque él nada más la picó una vez. He just poked her once. It wasn't like I stabbed her. I think that's what bothers me. That he said, I don't know if I'm just the way I'm taking it, but he's like, I poked her. You didn't just poke her. You stabbed her.
I think the terminology that he used is the frustrating part.
Yeah.
Because he's making it sound very innocent, very like adolescent, very like naive in a way, like saying like, I didn't do anything to her. I just did this thing, and it wasn't like more than what it
It wasn't
was.
a big deal. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then when, he says, well, like if there is more stuff then I don't remember, which is also justifiable when you're like in that sense of like anger, rage, and like, ¿cómo se dice? Adrenaline. You can understand that you black out. I feel like a lot of people black out in certain situations like that. But to just justify it in a way saying I just poked her, that's the part where it's infuriating, because it's like, no, you stabbed her. And it's understandable if you blacked out and don't remember the rest of the times that you did it. But the fact that you know that you at least stabbed her once and trying to make it seem like it wasn't what it actually was is the frustrating part.
Alejandro was arrested and he was denied bail and was charged with first-degree murder. Este fue el trágico asesinato de Samantha Maldonado. Our hearts go out to Samantha's family, and may her beautiful soul be resting in peace.
Buscaré la manera de siempre ayudar y de siempre hacer público lo que yo estoy viviendo para que jamás nadie vuelva a vivir algo así.
Y ese fue el trágico caso de esta semana. Again, it's one of those cases that it wasn't supposed to happen. It's mostly about, conflicts between couples or exes, and it's tragic to see endings like this, because that person was loved, that person was cared for,
Right.
and for them to go the way that they did by somebody that loved them or used to love them, it makes it a little bit more painful, because it's like you promised to love this person and now you killed this person for your own justification.
And we can only assume what it was, right? Porque no han dicho el por qué, but we can only assume that maybe he was upset that they weren't together anymore. Yeah, but we don't know. But that's what we are. That's what where our minds go to. And if that was there's no reason to murder someone.
There isn't. But
so heartbreaking.
It truly is. But once we get more details on the case, and once we hear any more information regarding this case or any of the other cases that we've done in the past, we will make sure to update you guys in smaller episodes, or like a compilation of the episodes that we've done, just in order to keep you guys informed.
I forgot to mention, they were in the GoFundMe, they were trying to get money to be able to, send her body back to Ecuador. And from the looks of it, they were able to raise their goal. They were able to raise the money, and I think they were able to. She was able to go back home.
It's so wonderful. It's one of those things. It's like she just had was here for a month, right?
No, lleva aquí menos de un año.
Menos de un año, 6 months. She started dating that guy, right?
It's okay. Llevaba aquí en Chicago apenas había llegado hace un año. Y con él duró como 6 meses de novia y se dejaron una semana antes del crimen.
Pasar el crimen.
Yeah. Ella vino aquí para buscar una vida mejor.
Yeah. Like, she was just trying to find a better life for herself, and tragically it had to end in the way that it shouldn't have. And it's a devastating case. And I'm glad that she was able to go home with to be laid at rest with her family. And with that, you can listen to the other 101 episodes that we've covered on our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts for now, and wherever you stream podcasts. Just type in Samacaro Podcast and you should be able to find us easily. Or you can download the Latina Podcaster Network app and type in Samacaro Podcast and find our whole catalog there. Or you can follow us on our social platforms if you want to continue the conversation there. We can, reply to your DMs, your comments, your messages. anything pretty much. Even if you tag us on stuff, we usually see them and reply to you guys. Just, send us a message, tag us, and we really read everything. It'll take us some time, but we'll get to it. And our platforms are Instagram, Twitter, or X, Threads, and TikTok. You could follow us at SBSM_podcast, or on Facebook as Somos Macabro Podcast. So our messages are open. You can talk to us through there. And
Yeah, that is
anything
it.
else?
That is it for this week.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a busy week. And again, we're sorry for the lateness on this episode.
But we're
it's been
here.
been a heavy week. So thank you guys so much for listening. And thank you so much for the support. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, just be safe out there. It's been raining a lot, and just stay safe and warm. And we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, I mean, just to insert a part of the weather part here, 10 minutes ago, there was probably like 5 minutes of hail on my side of town.
Oh,
So
wow.
please be safe. Please be
Yes.
cautious. This winter is very strong. So take care, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Yes. Adios.
Bye. Stay spooky.